week in Roblox Dinosaur Simulator, we have the Spinosaur update, where all of the Spinosaurs got a remodel, along with a new addition called the Suchomimus. And also this got a remodel too. Let's check it out. Alright, so first up we have the Spinosaurus, of course. And I have to say the new model looks really good. I'm actually pretty glad that they remodeled Spinosaurus because I thought the old model was a bit lackluster in terms of design, but the new one I think is actually made to be scientifically accurate. And here we have just the idle animation. It kind of just like chills there, does like turns its head a few times. Sadly, I don't see any blinking animations. Alright, next we have the walking animation. It's pretty basic. I like how the tail moves though, it looks pretty natural. And then the running animation. Tail moves a bit more. So interestingly, this guy never goes down on all fours, even when running. Next, let's hear some of the roars. So this is going to be the R roar. Nice, and now the call. And now the growl. So it looks like they made each of the sound effects to match the animations, which is kind of cool actually. Next, let's check out some of its attack animations. So this is going to be the normal attack. Okay, it looks like it kind of just bites. Oh, are there two different bite animations? I think there are actually two different bite animations. It's hard to tell. Maybe it's just like yeah, one of it is like it swings its head a little bit, I think. What do you guys think? Now we have the AoE. Okay, I like the AoE. It kind of like moves its arms. Let's see it again. Yeah, the bite combined with the arm swipe, pretty decent AoE animation. Alright, now let's see the swimming animation. So this is going to be the idle swim animation. It kind of just chills there. I think the swim animation is kind of the same thing as the idle swim animation. Yeah, there's like no difference at all. The sprint swim animation, there's a little difference. The head falls forward a little bit. The tail moves a little faster. I think it even moves its legs a little bit, which is kind of nice. Now let's check out the drink animation. Okay. I think this guy might actually have a different drink and eat animation. Alright, now let's check out the eat animation. I think the eat animation might be a little different. I think it is a little different from the drink animation actually. Alright, next we have the Baryonyx remodel, and just like the Spinosaurus, I'm glad they finally remodeled this guy. I really thought Baryonyx deserved a new remodel. And here we have the idle animation. Pretty basic, it kind of just sits there. This model really reminds me of the crossover skins actually, which is pretty interesting. And here we have the walk animation, the run animation. Tail moves a lot on the run animation. I really like that. And now let's hear some of its roars. So here is the R roar. Alright, the call. And the growl. So this guy's sound effects are pretty short. Next, let's check out some of its attacks. So this is going to be the normal attack. Oh wow. I really like that bite animation. I think there's two actually. Is there? Sometimes it goes by this side, it looks like. Yeah, that's the normal attack. And here we have the AoE. Okay, so the AoE is like an arm swipe into a bite combo, it looks like. So Baryonyx is a lot smaller than Spinosaurus in the scale of this game, which I guess makes sense because that is accurate to real life. Now let's check out the swimming animation. So this is going to be the normal swim. And just like the Spino, the legs move a little bit, and so do the tail. In the sprint swim animation, though, the legs move a lot. It's almost like it's like kicking through the water, or like running through the water, actually. And then we have the swim up and swim down animations. It's a little different. So the swim up, the swim down. Alright, next let's check out the drink animation. Alright, and here is the E animation. Okay, so it looks like the eat and drink animation are indeed different, which is good. Alright, so next we have the Suchomimus, which is actually a new addition to the game. I'm not sure what took them so long to add Suuko, but now they finally did. And I'm pretty sure it is a sizable amount bigger too, the model that is. And here we have the walking animation like that, and the running animation, which looks like that. And here's the idle animation. I really like the eyes. It looks pretty funny if you look at it from this angle. One thing about all of these Spinosaurid models is that they are pretty thin if you look at it from the top view. Alright, now let's check out the swim animation. So this is going to be the normal swim animation. The swim down and the swim up look pretty similar. And then we have the sprint swim, which is also pretty similar. The tail looks completely different though, I just realized. Suuko's tail looks normal compared to the Baryonyx, which has the paddle tail that Spino does. Here is the basic attack. It's kind of a bite. Oh, okay, there are two attack animations it looks like. One is the bite, like that, and the other is the arm combo. Swipe. Yeah, it just swipes at you. Which I find to be interesting because that looks more like an AoE animation. I'm pretty sure it is the AoE animation for Barry, I think, right? Or Spino or something. Now let's check out the actual AoE animation. Oh, okay, so the AoE animation looks like it's like he's like slamming down his arms on you. Yeah, it looks like he's like slam dunking on something almost. Now let's hear the roars. So this is the R roar. Okay, the animation's pretty cool. Let's see that again, actually. Alright, now the call. Okay, so the call animation is really nicely made. The sound effects match the animations perfectly. And now let's hear the growl. Okay, so the growl is pretty short. Yeah, but I think this guy's animations are just better than Barry's, in my opinion. Alright, now let's check out the drink animation. And the eat animation. Pretty similar, but I think there are some differences. And that's about it for the Suchomimus, and this guy costs about like 750 DNA or something like that, so you really don't have to worry about saving for this guy. They didn't make this guy insanely expensive, which I'm glad that they did. Alright, next we have the Ichthyovenator Remodel, and I like the direction they took with this guy because like the colors are a little different, and so are the designs. Like the orange and the black, it kind of looks like the old model, which I'm glad. But unlike the other Spinosaurids that got a remodel, I feel like Ichthyovenator didn't really need a remodel. But yeah, this is what it looks like, and here is the idle animation. Alright, and now the walk animation looks like this. And the sprint animation. Sprint animation looks kind of funny, I feel like, because like the legs, I feel like it's not taking full steps. Feels like it's scurrying away, almost. But the tail animations are on point. Alright, now let's see the attack animation. So this is going to be the normal attack. Okay, so the normal attack looks like an AoE for some reason. I'm pretty sure this is like Spino's AoE, like exact AoE animation where it like does the arm thing and the bite at the same time. Now let's see the AoE. Oh, okay. I did not expect that one. The AoE kind of just like does a 360 tail swipe. I really like this. Look at that. Does it try to bite you when it like comes back forward? Let's see that again. Yeah, it does like a 360 tail slap and then tries to hit you with a bite. That's pretty cool. All right, now let's see the swim animation. So this is going to be the normal swim animation. Swim up and swim down are pretty similar. I think there's like a few differences in the animation itself. And the sprint swim animation is actually really interesting because not only do the legs move, the arms also move during the sprint swim animation. Like look at the legs. It looks like it's like crawling in the water almost. All right, now let's hear some of its roars. So this is the R roar. Alright, not too bad. Now the call. Okay, that was a little weird actually. That sounded more like a growl than a call, but that was the call animation. And here is the growl. I don't know, the growl sounds like a call and the call sounds like a growl to me, because this is the call. Maybe they got it mixed up. I don't know. While we're at it, let's see the drink animation. And now let's check out the eat animation. Alright, next up we have the Irritator Remodel, and this is what it looks like. It looks like the developers went with a completely new design for the Irritator Remodel. It does not have the blue and gray as it did before. It is completely different. Now the color palette looks to be lime green and gray, which I find to be pretty refreshing actually. I'm glad that they went with a completely different color scheme. Here is the idle animation. Not much going on for the idle animation, kind of just sits there. Now for the walk animation. I feel like the walk animation isn't as on sync as some of the other ones, but it's whatever really. The run animation looks a lot better, especially the tail movement looks pretty nice. Now let's check out some of the attacks. So this is going to be the basic attack. Alright, okay, let's see that again. Interesting. Okay, so it kind of does like a bite, but its arms moves a little bit too. It's a lot longer of an animation compared to some of the other Spinosaurids. Now let's see the AoE. Okay, well that was pretty cool. Let me see that again. It kind of does like a little hop and then like brings its arms down. That's pretty funny actually. I've never seen anything like it. It looks like it's like trying to hit the gritty or something.
I said right foot creep over, walking with a heat walk. Look around, stay low.
Now let's hear some of its roars. So this is the R roar. Okay, pretty short. Now the call. Alright, and the growl. All of its sound effects are pretty short, and they all sound like growls rather than roars. Pretty interesting. And here we have the swim animation. Swim down animation and the swim up animation pretty much the same. There's a slight difference. And here's the sprint swim animation, which is actually like the complete opposite of a lot of the other Spinosaurids. Like the arms and legs don't really move that much. I guess the legs move a little bit. Now let's check out the drink animation. And this is the eat animation. Pretty similar to the drink animation, it seems. Alright, next up we have a pretty interesting remodel that they decided to add. This is the Coelacanth, or the Coelacanth, however way you pronounce it. Coelacanth is a prehistoric fish that is still alive even today. But anyway, the model looks really, really nice, actually. I did not expect the model to look this good. And what is this? Foodalog? Whatever happened to that? This is this dino, right? Why is there a piece of it in the water? Can I actually attack this? I can? What is this? That is really interesting. Wow. Oh, also like the attack rate on this fish is crazy insane. I could just like kind of spam attack. Wow. Am I hitting that guy from all the way down there? I am hitting this guy from all the way inside the water somehow. I guess like a piece of it fell in. That is really interesting. But anyway, back to the showcase. So you did see some of its attack animations. This guy actually has two different basic attack animations. There's this one, and there's the one where, hold on, let's see if I can get it right. That one, this one, and that one. Yeah, two different attack animations, and both are really well done. And now also the AoE. Oh, wow, that was... Hold on, let me see that again. It kind of like slaps you with its tail. Yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, here is the swim animation. Just the normal swim. Swim up, swim down, pretty much the same. And the sprint swim animation looks like this. And let's also hear the roars. I don't know if fishes can roar, but we'll hear it outside of water because the water does tend to muffle the sound effects. Alright, here is the R roar. I guess not. I guess it just sounds like that. Because I thought it was the water that was muffling it, but maybe not. Here's the call. Wow. And the growl. I guess that makes sense. You don't really expect fish to be too noisy. Now let's see the eat animations actually. I know this guy can't drink because it doesn't have a thirst bar. Let's see if we could eat this fish right here. They also buffed the model, I'm pretty sure, like the size of it, because this guy is a lot bigger than I remembered it to be. Okay, pretty cool. That's the animation. Yeah, definitely buy this guy. This guy costs like 50 DNA. You literally get more DNA per day for free. Like you get 100 DNA for free, so definitely pick Coelacanth up. But yeah, that is it for this update. It's mostly Spinosaurid remodels, and they did add the Suchomimus, but they also remodeled the Coelacanth. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.